I guess moving on to the reaction, this is to the newest death battle, Naruto versus, I don't even know how to pronounce this guy's name. Let me address something really quick. I'm not the biggest fan of anime, okay? The only anime shows that I did watch growing up as when I was a kid were Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Those were the only two. I did watch Naruto a little bit, okay? Just a little bit. I even played one of the fighting games for the GameCube. I didn't have it, but one of my neighbor did back in the 2000s. I did watch some other anime show with some guy who wore a red outfit, white hair. I don't know what that show was called, but you get my point though. So I'm not the biggest anime fan, but as a little kid I did watch a little bit of it. But like I said, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon, the original, I do like watching still to this day. But I'm not gonna talk anymore because this is a long damn video, so let's get on to this. Sorry if I look weird. I was walking over here and it's kind of hot outside.
The Holy Shonen Trinity, the Big Three. Any longtime reader of Shonen Jump will recognize these, some of the biggest titles in manga and anime history.
And it's time for two of those shonen heroes to throw down.
Naruto Uzumaki, ninja prodigy of the Hidden Leaf.
And Ichigo KUROSAKI, the enormously powerful Soul Reaper from Bleach.
I might have watched him.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Okay, it's gonna be kind of like 2D and 3D at the same time.
Konoha, the village hidden in the leaves, is a pretty quiet town.
Not what I'd expect for a city full of ninja. Still, there was at least one troublemaker among the bunch. The #1 knucklehead ninja, Naruto Uzumaki.
I'm home, everyone! Naruto Uzumaki has returned to the Hidden Leaf Village!
Orphaned at a young age and ostracized by his peers, Naruto may have been mischievous, but he had great aspirations. His goal was to become the town's Hokage,
which is a fancy word for ninja governor.
The only way Naruto could reach such a prestigious position was to excel in ninja school.
Like Ninja Harry Potter, though he should really find a place that'll teach him not to dress like a clown and run like a real human being. What does he think he is, an airplane?
Actually, his posture likely decreases wind resistance, which could be beneficial when moving at superhuman speeds where angular momentum is a smaller factor.
I remember when you ran like that in middle school.
Hey, that was for research.
Sure, Wiz. Anyway, while Naruto wasn't the best student, he still tried his hardest to reach his goal. But first, he'd have to learn how to control his chakra.
In Buddhism and Hinduism ideologies, chakras are, in simplistic terms, gates within the human body which can be opened to achieve enlightenment. But the ninja in Naruto's world had a slightly different interpretation.
I'll say,
kind of reminds you of the last Airbender.
Naruto can use chakra for all sorts of flashy attacks. He can heal himself, seal monsters away, walk up walls, or even stand on water like a ninja Jesus.
He's learned a number of chakra techniques, or jutsus,
Gesundheit,
and even developed a few new ones of his own. His signature move is the Shadow Clone Jutsu.
Ultimate Muscle, that same thing
over
happened.
and over and over again.
Unlike the standard clone technique, Shadow Clones are tangible with their own combat capabilities. By dividing his chakra between himself and his clones, it's nearly impossible to distinguish the real Naruto from the fakes.
And he can get pretty tricky when he makes
there are some characters I do
remember. But when strategies can't save the day, he can always just beat his opponents down with the Rasengan.
By spinning chakra in his hand, Naruto creates a compact ball of energy which can blast through solid stone. While the Rasengan usually takes years to learn, Naruto figured it out after training for just over a week.
He's invented more Rasengans than Willy Wonka's invented candies. But his top pick is the Rasen Shuriken. By combining the Rasengan with the element of wind, he uses it to turn the spinning ball into a spinning blade. This baby can trap
that reminds me of something else.
Wind so sharp, it'll mess you up at a cellular
You guys ever
level.
played
Naruto
World
has
Heroes?
plenty of other techniques up his orange sleeves, including summoning, substitution, and transformation jutsus. He can even transform into
I forgot the guy's name.
A naked woman.
Ho 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 ho! Looks like he's
I did not know that.
I guess that's one plus side to not having parents. You don't need to worry about anyone walking in on you.
While most individuals have chakra, everyone has a limit. The more physical and spiritual energy one possesses, the more chakra they'll have at their disposal.
Ninja
Just
Star
like the gas tank from a chainsaw.
Thanks to his heritage, Naruto already has a great deal of chakra. Even still, he has far more than he reasonably should, all thanks to the beast within.
Oh, okay, now this I remember. I remember this.
Let's backtrack a few years. On the day of
Didn't
Naruto's
Gaara
birth,
have that
his
too?
village was attacked by a chakra beast known as the Nine-Tailed Fox.
Yeah,
a monster
I know
so
Gaara.
destructive, a mere swing of its tails could level a mountain. In desperation, the Hokage at the time sacrificed himself to split the Nine Tails in two, sealing one half within his own son, Naruto.
So his first ever birthday gift to his son was a giant pet fox that can destroy
Did
cities?
this Gaara?
I wish he was
I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
Eventually, Naruto discovered how to communicate with the Nine Tails.
They didn't get along at first. Foxy would threaten to eat Naruto, Naruto would whack him over the head with a big shrine gate, you know, typical roommate drama. Still, they eventually became friends, and Naruto learned the fox's name was Kurama.
Afterward, Kurama willingly shared his chakra with Naruto on a regular basis.
That reminds me of that one
Pokemon.
Pokemon. That's how she
Reserves
sounds,
are
I believe.
gigantic.
With so much power at his fingertips,
stop talking
Naruto
and read
can enter a
the
bunch of
facts.
different super forms. First up is Sage Mode, which sounds like something he
Sage
learned
mode.
from an old wise man or wizard, right?
Pain!
Nope, he learned it from a frog.
This
That was
state
a Yoda.
increases all of Naruto's physical abilities.
I am aware of
Furthermore,
pain.
Sage Mode allows Naruto to perceive the entire area around him and tap into naturally occurring energy via Senjutsu.
He can enhance his chakra attacks by adding natural energy, but if he's not careful, he'll turn into a frog. No, I'm not kidding.
With Kurama's chakra, Naruto can enter multiple tailed beast forms, which drastically increases physical prowess and energy output.
Oh, that I
the
think I remember.
Nine-Tails chakra mode. Flame on! It got even better when he befriended Mr. Fox, upgrading to the stronger, faster, tougher Kurama chakra mode.
Chakra mode grants Naruto extra protection, a sense for negative emotions, and the ability to create additional chakra arms.
Whoa, that's a lot of hands. Gotta wonder what kind of things he does with those, right?
Overwhelming attacks, extra maneuverability, creating Rasen shurikens, the works.
Yeah, that's not what I was. Creepy tiny hands!
He can also shroud himself in a Nine-Tails-sized avatar and use Kurama's ultimate attack, the Tailed Beast Bomb. So destructive, it can level a mountain range.
And for his final form, it's spoiler time. Pay attention, cause, yeah. All of this chakra stuff started with an alien named Kaguya, who ate a fruit which basically created chakra. Later, she got all murder happy, so her son stopped her. One of these sons, the Sage of Six Paths, had his own son named Ashura, and Naruto is a reincarnation of him. So yeah, Naruto's kind of an alien.
Through this connection, Naruto was gifted the most divine form of energy, Six Paths Chakra. With it, he can enter Six Paths Sage Mode.
His strength gets boosted even more. He can fly, and he can use truth-seeking balls, which are orbs of chakra that can transform into weapons and destroy anything they touch.
He can combine all these forms and further add natural energy to his Kurama avatar to form Six Paths Ashura Kurama Sage Mode. Whew.
Good God, that's a confusing amount of forms. Anyway, Naruto is also an expert in hand-to-hand combat and could run faster than the eye could see when he was just 12 years old.
He's dodged a lightning speed punch from the 4th Raikage, a feat considered comparable to his father, who could teleport.
He even dodged this light-speed loogie.
According to the 4th databook, this Light Fang attack does indeed move at light speed, over 670 million miles per hour.
He's tough enough to survive getting stabbed, have his soul ripped out, or get smacked in the face with a beam that can slice the frickin' moon apart.
How the hell does that work? Who survives without their soul?
He's fought multiple tailed beasts at once, lifted a statue weighing several hundred tons, survived a fall from the clouds, gone toe-to-toe with invisible limbo shadows,
so
and
Gaara,
pulverized 6 falling meteorites simultaneously. His chakra is so tough, he can power through
I cannot pronounce these names,
fire
okay, I'm sorry.
flames so strong, they burn
Gaara, Pain is
flames.
the only ones that I can
He
pronounce.
can even make new
And because
eyeballs
I do
for blind
actually.
people. What's up with that? Oh, and in his final fight with rival and possibly closet boyfriend Sasuke, their opposing power was so great they obliterated miles upon miles of land, changing the weather and disintegrating a lake.
Only then, after defeating Sasuke, saving the world from Kaguya, and reuniting the split halves of Kurama, Naruto finally achieved his dream and became Hokage.
But he's still pretty dumb. I mean, he named his son Burrito.
Boruto.
Yeah, close enough.
Did I know that?
I'm not gonna run away. I never go back on my word. That's my ninja.
And of course I did watch Dragon Ball Z a little bit. I even played the game for PS2, the Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2.
Shinigami. It may sound like a foreign word to some, but you all know what it is.
I don't think I've ever seen this guy, to be honest.
The Grim Reaper of Souls.
And a 17-year-old ginger with a
Maybe, I
badass
don't know.
sword.
Ichigo Kurosaki seemed like a pretty normal kid growing up, doing well in school and learning martial arts from his father. Except there was one little oddity. He could see ghosts.
Oh, it's like the kid from The Sixth Sense.
Yep.
I see dead people.
One day when he was 9 years old
I've seen that
and
movie.
walking home with his mother, young Ichigo noticed what he thought was a girl about to fall into a river.
So naturally, he ran over to rescue her like the brave little kid he was.
Except it wasn't really a girl at all. It was a hollow, a monster spawned from an abandoned human soul, and it promptly killed his mother.
Bummer. Reminds me of how I lost my poor mama Boomstick. Oh, she always hated that ghost in the barn.
Right. Well, Ichigo remained ignorant of the truth until years later, when he met a woman named Rukia, who held the illustrious job title of Shinigami, or Soul Reaper. A guardian of the dead who keeps
Soul
balance in the
Reaper.
universe by helping those who have passed
Pretty
move
cool
on
name.
to the afterlife. Otherwise, they'd turn into violent hollows.
And if you show up late to work and it doesn't work out, the Soul Reaper can always cut hollows down with their awesome swords, like samurai ghostbusters. Anyway, the two of them got into a bind,
Who you
and
gonna
Rukia
call?
had to share some of her power with Ichigo. Turns out, he was a surprise Soul Reaper all along. Convenient.
When accessing his Shinigami power, Ichigo leaves his physical body for a new one made up of reishi, or spiritual matter, which makes him invisible to anyone in the living world, despite still being physically present.
And his new powers make him super deadly. He can move with blinding speed, cut through giant monsters with ease, survive being punched through whole city blocks, and even fly through the air.
It's more accurate to say he walks through the air, using naturally occurring reishi as footholds.
But let's get to the dicey part of his getup. That awesome sword. It's a Zanpakuto, a blade connected
Yeah,
to
that
its
does look
owner's
cool.
soul. It may look like an oversized steak knife, but it's a Soul Reaper's best
It does look
friend.
like a knife.
Every Shinigami possesses a Zanpakuto spirit within themselves, which manifests
swords.
as their sword. Ichigo's is called Zangetsu. Well, both of them are.
Oh, here we go. Strap in, because this shit's about to get crazy.
Ichigo actually has two different Zanpakuto spirits drawn from his weird and confusing heritage.
Alright, so long story short, Ichigo's a Soul Reaper because his dad is too. But he's also part Quincy, which is a human with reishi powers, because that's what his mom was. But he's also part Hollow, because his mom was possessed by a Hollow called White, and White got passed on to him when he was born. Oh, and he's also part Fullbringer, but nobody cares about Fullbringers.
One of Ichigo's inner spirits is a manifestation
Okay.
of his Quincy side inherited from his mother, while the other is a fusion of his Shinigami power and the Hollow. Unfortunately, Shinigami and Quincy go together like oil and water.
While trying to find a balance between these two sides, Ichigo learned plenty of neat techniques, like his bread and butter attack, the Getsuga Tensho.
By concentrating his Reiatsu, or spiritual pressure, through his sword, Ichigo can launch a massive slashing attack.
Call it like it is, Wiz. It's a sword beam, and Ichigo can charge
Sword
it up,
beam.
fire from up close, or even blast two of them at once.
From his Quincy side, Ichigo has used Blut Vina, a temporary defense which grants
Vina?
inhuman durability. From his Shinigami training, he developed exceptional sword skills and learned Shunpo, or Flash Step, which greatly enhances his speed.
But there's one really big deal we haven't talked about yet.
Over the course of his career battling hollows and protecting his friends, Ichigo has attained many different superpowered forms, starting with the base Shinigami form, Shikai. Despite essentially being Ichigo's base, this form is strong enough to block an attack from the Sokyoku, said to have power equal to 1 million Zanpakuto.
The next step was Bankai. Normally it takes 10 years to reach this form, but Ichigo did it in just 2 days, like a boss.
When using Bankai, one's power can grow anywhere from 5 to 10 times greater. And according to the official databook, while in Bankai, Ichigo moves like lightning.
Wait, why does his sword shrink when he goes Bankai? Shouldn't it be bigger since he's stronger?
Technically, yes, but Ichigo can control its size to keep it more manageable. If Shinigami couldn't minimize their blades, some would have swords the size of skyscrapers.
Awesome! Anyway, the Hollow inside wanted a piece of the action too, So Ichigo gained a new power boost with a swoopy hollow mask. This form is strong enough to lift 5 iron pillars, each weighing nearly 100 tons.
Though if he's not careful, the hollow can take control of his body, sending him into a violent berserker state commonly referred to as VASTO LORDE. Despite the lack of consciousness, VASTO LORDE Ichigo could heal quickly and was strong enough to overcome Ulquiorra, who's powerful enough to nuke a city.
After some quality training with his dad, Ichigo got a sort of second Bankai, which most people call DANGAI Ichigo. In this form, he shattered mountains without even trying. He broke through the Black Coffin attack, which distorts time and space, which sounds like a black hole. Right after that, he survived a shot so friggin' big, the explosion could be seen for miles.
By comparing this crater to those left by real-life bomb tests, I'd estimate the attack to have a maximum explosive yield of 814 kilotons of TNT. That's like Ichigo surviving 54 little boys to the face. No, I meant the bomb from 1945, not the, oh God.
Well, try as those little boys might, all it did to Ichigo was burn his arm, and he didn't even care. This guy isn't the type to give up.
For his ultimate attack, Dangai Ichigo literally becomes the Getsuga Tensho itself. I know that's confusing, but just roll with it. To summon the incredibly powerful Mugetsu,
which busted up one of the biggest baddies in the whole series. But it also sacrificed all of Ichigo's powers. Well, that's a raw deal, but 17 months later he managed to get them back with Fullbringer powers, which enhanced his physical abilities. But then he lost those too.
It's worth noting that while in Fullbring Shikai, his normal sword swings were as strong as his old Getsuga Tensho.
But he still didn't give up. After training with some top-tier Soul Reapers and eating some food which gave him Super Reiatsu, the moment came. In the most epic quenching of all time, an entire sea disintegrated to form his new true Shikai, complete with not one, but 2 Zangetsu swords.
Finally balancing the Shinigami, the Hollow, and the Quincy within, Ichigo had reached his full potential. He tamed his VASTO LORDE form, merging it with his Quincy side. In this form, he can combine his Getsuga Tensho with one of the strongest Hollow attacks, the Gran Rei Sero.
He also made a trip that normally takes a week in only 9 hours and 15 minutes.
And last but not least, he achieved a brand new level of Bankai,
which was immediately crushed by some old dude who planned to destroy the universe named Ewok?
It's probably inspired by the Hebrew name for God, Yahweh, and the katakana ends with a sharp k sound, so Yowok?
Yeah, what you gonna do? Well, we can assume this Bankai worked similar to his old ones, increasing its physical speed and strength along with his Reiatsu tenfold. Even without his Bankai, he still cut Mustache Man to shreds.
I can tell.
And then he lived happily ever after. Until his kid became a Soul Reaper.
What'd he name him? Ichigo?
What? No, it's Kazui.
I might have got it mixed up with the other, Enchilada Kid or whatever.
Close enough.
Now I'm Ichigo KUROSAKI, substitute Soul Reaper.
There's a lot. That was a lot of facts.
My powerful
Jesus
spirit
Christ.
energy with this blade in order to protect my friends.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this
Let's
debate
do this,
once
boys.
and for all.
But first, did
And
you know that
we gotta
Naruto
see
and
everything
Ichigo
now.
are named after
Not
food?
everything, we gotta see
Maybe
them.
you can find them in your next punch from Blue Apron.
This is a tough decision, guys. I really do not know.
Grandpappy Boomstick always said that nothing in life
Ichigo
is
is
better than good food
pretty damn
and
crazy.
making something with your own 2 hands. And Blue Apron is both those things
I remember
Blue
playing
Apron is the #1 fresh ingredient and recipe
the Naruto
service
game for
in the
GameCube.
country. All ingredients arrive
And I
right to
remember
your
playing
door,
as Gaara.
guaranteed fresh and ready to cook.
It's better
And I
than
remember
fast
just,
food, plus
I don't know why,
it's
but I really
Blue
like how he's like,
Apron is less
you
than
are my
$10 per
prey.
person per meal.
And then
Choose
always
from
with
a variety
the
of recipes
sand
and cook the meals
coffin.
that sound good to you.
Sand
The ingredients are
burial.
perfectly proportioned and the instructions
I don't know
are
why, but
easy
that was
to
always
follow.
cool to me.
I mean, even Boomstick can do it.
Hey, watch it or you're not getting any of the next meal I make when it arrives.
I'm hoping to get one of their
Make the Christian Wild
t-shirts.
Alaskan
Should I
Dog
get a
Bar,
Death Battle
potatoes,
t-shirt? You guys let me know in the
roasted
comments
broccoli,
below.
soy
Should I get a
sauce,
Death
and if
Battle
you're worried about
t-shirt?
variety, don't bother. Recipes
I don't know
are not
why I haven't got one
repeatable
yet. I was supposed to get
so
one
you'll never
recently,
get
but I don't know
bored.
what happened.
Check out this week's menu and
We'll-
get
we'll-
$30
we'll see.
off
I'll probably
your
get
first
one
order
soon.
with free shipping by going to blueapron.com/battle.
You'll love how good it feels and tastes to
We'll
create
see.
incredible
We'll see what
home-cooked
happens.
meals with Blue Apron. So don't wait.
That's blueapron.com/battle.
Blue Apron, a better way to cook.
Alright, let's do this.
Right now,
It's time for a death battle! Let's do this. Let's do this.
What's that energy? Is that a hollow?
Naruto, I sense
This is gonna be a pretty damn long fight.
Naruto,
I really don't know who's gonna win this. Fight! What was he keeping that?
He's invisible!
How do you not cut yourself when you have a sword like that inside your...
Can't see me? Good.
Alright, let's do this. That ain't gonna work. That's not gonna do anything.
quit running, coward!
Naruto, keep moving. I'll direct you.
You're dead!
Man, that ain't gonna do nothing. See, that's that. See what you get? That's that, man. Yeah, that's what happens.
See you.
Whoa, that doesn't like. That ain't dope. Jesus
Bring
Christ.
it on! Getsuya!
Yep, that was pretty damn obvious. Or maybe not. It was like Ghost Rider a little bit. He looked like Ghost Rider. Okay, this is pretty damn good. It's fast paced. I like fast paced. Oh.
Really?
Yeah, don't fall for that, man. Do not fall for that. I would not fall for that. That's a big damn sword.
Not bad, but I'm still gonna beat your ass.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Oh, here comes the demon. Here comes the demon. I'm just kidding. I know it's not demon. Oh, did you get him? No.
Is that the best you can do?
Oh, snap. Ichigo might have this. Oh, yup, it's a wrap, baby. I love that form. I love that form. What happened?
Kurama!
It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Finish it.
Screw you! Bastard!
Phew! Who was that guy?
Fatality.
Damn, even without
I'm
his
sorry, I
powers,
had to get one
Ichigo
in.
never gave
I
up.
have to get one
What a
in.
badass.
Sorry, Bleach fans. I know you all really wanted to win,
Yup.
but unfortunately, this wasn't it.
Let's see
Naruto
why.
had better
Why?
training, a broader arsenal, and a better healing factor. And Ichigo's invisible ghost body didn't really matter.
Shinigami may be invisible, but they're still present in the physical realm and can be touched by normal people. Kurama can locate individuals by simply sensing their emotions, and Naruto's even seen his own soul before.
And with Six Paths power, he could see and fight Madara's Limbo clones, even though they were on a totally separate plane of existence.
Also keep in mind that while Chakra and Reishi have fairly different uses, they both contain spiritual energy.
Let's talk speed. Naruto can dodge light speed attacks and can move faster than lightning. A lightning bolt's return stroke is 220 million miles per hour, about 1/3 the speed of light. Ichigo has also displayed lightning fast speeds, and even greater.
Near the end of the series, Ichigo took a trip that should have taken 7 days, but instead took 9 hours and 15 minutes.
It's likely Kirigi here was referencing his accomplice's speed, like Ichibei, who can knock his foes 2,440 miles away and appear next to him in a second. UZUMAKI beat him by going twice as fast, so we'll use that as Ichibei's limit.
With that, we can get the trip's total distance and conclude Ichigo's top speed is 319 million miles per hour. That's massively hypersonic, but not quite light speed.
Still, there's a difference between travel speed and reaction speed, as Naruto's already shown.
Okay,
Comparing them
Jesus
directly,
Christ.
Ichigo's best reaction should clock in at around 970 million miles per hour, 40% faster than light speed and Naruto's reaction time. Alright, point for Ichigo.
Speed alone wasn't enough, though, especially since Naruto's Sage powers gave him superb field awareness, making it difficult for Ichigo to land a fatal blow.
If he could even land something fatal at all.
Ichigo has always had a tough time damaging foes who have stronger spiritual energy than him. With that said, let's compare his Ryatsu to Naruto's chakra.
Bad news is, across both of them, the only multiplier we know for sure is Ichigo's ×10 Bankai. The ×10 is difficult to achieve, but for Ichigo's sake, let's assume he gets the maximum possible boost from every transformation.
His other forms likely don't boost his stats this much. For example, when he used his Hollow Mask to barely overpower an Arrancar, the situation and its results were similar to his then comparable Shinigami friends releasing their limiters, which gave each of them a boost of ×5. However, let's give the benefit of the doubt and apply the maximum ×10 increase to all of Ichigo's forms that clearly increased his fighting potential, as well as stack them even though many forms were in separate unconnected power sets.
For the sake of argument, we're deliberately overestimating Ichigo's power. You'll see why.
So here's our formula, but where do we start? Okay, Bankai Ichigo with his Hollow Mask was on par with Ukiyora's first transformation, correct?
Well, nearly.
Ukiora states his new form can destroy the city of Las Noches in the hollow world of Huecomundo.
What's that, like Mexican hell?
Well, there is a wall.
Ha-ha!
Las Noches is square in shape and takes 3 days to walk from one corner to a gate in the center of the wall. So it has a total area of 200,000 square miles.
That's bigger than California, and destroying it in one go needs over 400,000 megatons of TNT.
So plug that into the formula and there you have it. Ichigo's Ryatsu is equal to over 440 billion megatons of TNT.
Thankfully, Naruto's chakra level is much easier to figure out.
His chakra was once extracted and burst a hole through the hollow moon. He survived the explosion, and it was explicitly said that this was nearly all of his chakra.
Most of his chakra has been siphoned off.
By measuring the aftermath from both sides, we found the blast to equal at least 480 billion megatons of TNT, 40 billion more than Ichigo.
And don't forget, we were deliberately overestimating him.
Also, this was base form Naruto, not including any increases from additional modes, which allowed him to block an attack that cut the moon in half, a force that had to be over 27 trillion megatons. This proves Naruto can both output and survive a blast stronger than Ichigo is capable of.
If you're thinking, wait, Boomstick, Ichigo survived a black hole in a box. That move doesn't really work like a black hole.
Plus, the 814 kiloton Frager blast did hurt him immediately after, so it must have been weaker than that.
But Wiz, weren't Kaguya and Waka Waka planet busters? Don't they scale to them?
Nope. Kaguya's planet-busting attack required chakra from nearly the entire Earth's population, not just her own. And while Yuok's power was pretty OP, he couldn't destroy the world through his own destructive capability. He only planned to manipulate the delicate balance between life and death by stopping the flow of souls. Like a plate spinning on a stick, if one side gets too heavy, the whole thing comes crashing down.
To sum it up, Ichigo had the speed, they both had the guts, and Naruto had the strength, durability, training, and abilities for days. Naruto sure got the shonen jump on Ichigo.
The winner is Naruto Uzumaki.
Ah, congratulations to Naruto.
Stick around, we're about to announce
let's see what's next, what they got up next.
And if you want to watch exclusive commentary on this episode, click that little box over there and start a first membership trial.
Should try to grab one of these shirts too.
Yeah, I'll try. Oh, okay. I guess that was the fight. So it was good. It was enjoyable. Like I said, the only shows I do like watching from anime are Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Those are the only ones I love watching. I did play Dragon Ball Z Budokai. Is that what it's called? Budokai 2 for PS2. That game I actually liked. That was actually cool. But then there was this boring one for PS1. I hated that one. And like I said, I did play one Naruto game for GameCube. I forgot what it was called, but it was a fighting game. And there was some other anime shows that I did watch back then, but I don't know the names. I don't know, because there was too much. I mean, I guess Attack on Titan, if that counts. I mean, I rarely watch that, to be honest. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. Do you agree with this or do you disagree with it? Let me know your thoughts down below. And yeah, so Batman versus Spider-Man. Well, Batman the Sun did that one already, and Batman did win. Will he win again? We'll see. I mean, Spider-Man already beat him. You know, well, this is Batman Beyond to it. So Spider-Man already beat Batman in another death battle. Remember, it was Batman versus Spider-Man. So Spider-Man already has a win. Now we're not gonna count Batman the Sun. That's them. But with Death Battle, Spider-Man has one win over Batman. So can Batman even it up? We'll see. I think he will, to be honest. I think he will even it up. But yeah, guys. So stay tuned for that. November 27th in 3 weeks' time. All right, guys. So that's it. And like I said, do you agree with this outcome or not? Let me know why and all that good stuff. And stay tuned for stay tuned for this Friday. We're gonna get Fighter Pack 3 for Injustice 2, from what I keep hearing, and you know damn well I'm gonna react to that. All right, guys. So who will it be? We'll find out Friday. All right. So be sure to click that notification button. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. But until then, REKLEZ Rich signing out.